Hey friends, happy Saturday, the 28th of May. Father Bill Hill, one of the parish priests in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Enjoy just to take a moment, use a little technology, and to pray with you. If you work regular work weeks, I hope that this might be some time for some rest and some recreation in God, laying down the burden of always being so busy and occupied. I will give you a reflection on the Acts of the Apostles and on the Gospel of John. We have about 8 more days left in this Easter time before we move towards Pentecost and celebrating the coming of the Holy Spirit and the end of the Easter season. All right, I messed up yesterday. If you prayed with the scriptures yesterday, you would be like, Father Bill, some of your reflection, that's not in here today. So I will recapitulate a little bit of that. I apologize. I combined Friday and Saturday in my brain in the Acts of the Apostles. We hear about Apollos, who is a rival to Paul. He's not portrayed that way in the Acts of the Apostles. Oftentimes Luke has a way of seeing things through rose-colored glasses, but in the first letter of the Corinthians and in another letter, we become aware that there are camps in the community in Corinth, and some people associate with Apollos and some people associate with Paul. Paul reminds them, hey, we all belong to Christ, and none of us are saved through Apollos or through Paul. Maybe a place of prayer might be, who are we jealous of? Who are we in conflict with? Who are we rivals with? And to offer that in prayer to God. And then also to be honest about where we stand in relation to that and to ask the Lord for the help that we need to deal with whatever challenges that might arise. Also a place of question. Who's teaching us? Where are we learning these days? Surprisingly, Apollos, an educated, a skilled rhetorician, a public speaker, he takes instruction from a married Jewish couple, Aquila and Priscilla. Who is teaching us? How are we learning in these days? Always a useful place of reflection. And then the Gospel of John. Towards the end of it, I just want to draw your attention. Jesus says, "For the Father himself loves you because you've loved me and have come to believe that I came from God." So often we hear Jesus speaking about him loving us. We hear about being united in the love of God, but here we hear Jesus teaching that the source of all being, the creator of heaven and earth, loves you and loves me. And again, as I probably emphasize, maybe too much, but with some frequency, we so often think that we have to earn it, deserve it, steal it away from the world or from everybody else, to lay down the burden and remember that we are loved before anything else, and that the Father has absolutely loved us. God willing, that is an incredible grace and an incredible connection with Christ. Yeah, that's it. That's the tweet. That is what I need to say. Read those readings prayerfully. Spend some time with God. God bless, friends.